last week on
Dragon Ball Z.
Roll 20. I don't know what it is. We arrived in Crossport after sailing across the 7 seas from Eggport. On the way, we encountered a dragon turtle who was gonna fuck us up pretty badly. Wiped out nearly the entire crew, but fortunately was banished by what's his face.
What's his face? Nice.
Andy playing Sizzlack. Mo Sizzlack. That's definitely his name.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Andy, where is he?
It's Slanesh. That's the name.
Slanesh.
Yeah.
Big memory. Slanesh used his banishment magic and whoop, disappeared him for a little bit. We managed to escape. We got back to Crossport, looked around, and you know, they were pretty suspicious of us at first because they don't get many visitors. But it was an old dwarven city. They were pretty welcoming. We got some dwarven steel tools and weapons and stuff. Then we made our way over to the king, arrived. He was expecting us already. They let us know. And he was willing to set up a trade route with, you know, the adventuring guild and stuff. You know, he was willing to set up negotiations with that and all that kind of stuff. Adventuring scroll, teleportation scrolls, you know, the gist. Oh, but yeah, he said if we do one favor for him, he'll do one favor for us. And that was gonna be like to do the trade route, right? And then his favor was to go kill these rogue people or whatever, like soldiers that went bad boys. So we went after the bad boys, and they weren't bad boys, they were just people that were about to get sent on a suicide mission. So we diplomacied our way out of it, used our favor to save them and spare them, went to where we thought the bad guy was last, because we thought that he might have been one of the Urigiri Mono. And we found basically nothing where they were. That's where we ended it.
Alrighty, very good, very good.
Gold star from the teacher.
Eventually I will get my neck. Eventually.
Eventually you'll get a neck? Is that what you said?
No, my mech. I have a little.
Oh, mech. I was like,
armor.
eventually I'll get a neck. I'm like, pretty sure I got one. But okay.
I wouldn't mind getting some neck.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, baby.
So you guys were wandering through Crossport, the capital, making your way to a tavern so that you can rest for the night, and then, you know, prep to leave out the next day with the supplies to get back on your ship. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Right on my brain. Really.
Do we want to maybe ask around town if anybody has seen or hearing on those cloaks? If anybody, I don't know. I guess outsiders are so rare that would be pretty good.
Well, he wasn't originally even wearing his cloak. Remember?
Oh, could I do some Arcana checks, maybe? No?
Fuck yeah.
Checks for what?
Maybe to check for magical disturbance.
Where? Just anywhere?
Anywhere. Just to see if I can, like, get something lingering or something.
Anywhere.
Sure, go ahead and roll a check.
19?
No, you don't sense anything particularly out of the ordinary.
Sometimes. Time to look for some stray cats.
So is everyone's just okay heading back to the tavern, or does someone want to go somewhere specific?
Is the next line of thing are we just gonna get back on the boat and go home?
There's something else you'd like to do.
I can't think of anything specific that I wanted to do, so yeah. I'm
I
ready to
want
go back.
I want to find out where or how or whatever the person, the bad guy was. But I don't think we have any other leads or things we can actually look into, right?
It could be on the roof.
The roof of what?
Buildings.
All right, yeah, I'm going to go to the tavern.
You're gonna go to the tavern? Okay. So then everyone meets up at the tavern. You guys have time to discuss amongst yourselves your next plan of action.
Well, lads, we got another dangerous mission ahead of us. You reckon that dragon turtle will come back for us again?
I'm just gonna wake up from my shell like, oh, what happened?
Joking.
Try not to do that.
I've been asleep for a little bit.
Sean, while you were gone, we just had your character stabilize the captain and like get him back up to health while we fucking fought the fucking dragon turtle.
I could just hide in my shell. I have a 20 AC, you know.
Well, Deacon, fight is a strong word.
Yeah, fight is a strong word. It was kind of like one person threw an attack, it missed. Next person threw an attack, it missed, and then he got back.
You should really had my magic missiles. They never miss.
I think Kargar would ask Slanesh. I think he'd be like, well, so they have a teleportation circle. We're kind of at a dead end on the ordinary Mono. And the trade can be established through the teleportation and stuff, but like, do you think there's anything else the Adventurers Guild would want us to do while we're in Crossport? Or do you think there's any other, like, could your divination help with this bad guy that we're searching for? Or what do you think that...
I have an idea of what I would say, but I don't have that
You would
information.
say.
I believe
You can
that
say
we
whatever
have
you would
found
say.
what we needed.
Oh
to
wait, he
find,
could be in the
and we
tavern.
established-
We should interrogate the tavern people.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to hear Andy.
I believe we have found what we have came to find, and we have established trade with another country. I believe this is well enough.
Okay, because I feel like the trade was definitely... I thought like a part B. I thought part A was the Origiri Mono part, and we didn't actually solve that part of it. You know what I mean? We just know that somebody mysterious was here at one point or another, but we didn't actually find out anything about that.
I believe we've done well enough. We know
Okay.
his face. We can find him.
Did we get... wait, yeah, we did, right? You saw it?
I saw his face.
Yes, I forgot. And then you shared that with us, right? You told us what he looked like?
Correct.
So Kyle, yes, what did he look like?
It was a robot.
It was a warforged.
Oh!
Hot.
With the cigar in his mouth? What?
A bebe eater.
Okay.
Just so you know, this suspicious guy that we were looking for was a terrorist. Like, big boom. Like, you wouldn't, if we just asked tavern people, hey, you seen like a little bit of suspicious around, like they wouldn't know shit. Like, it was very dangerous.
Yeah, but if you start saying things about terrorists, I don't think that'll go well.
Yeah. Max, I have a question in universe. Do we know if like Warforged? What do we know of Warforged? Like, are they a semi-common race? Are they rare? Are they from a specific place, like Eberron is in Beirut? Is there like a Warforged country?
Wait a
Without
minute.
a doubt, you know what they are. The rest of you would have to roll history checks.
Say it again.
Stirrup and Slanesh would undoubtedly know what they are. The rest of you would have to roll history checks. However, even if not, I'm under the presumption that the two who do know would tell the rest of you. If anyone would like to
Correct.
roll a history check to see if they had the pre-knowledge, it would be DC 15. Go ahead and roll yourself.
Hey,
Nope.
rolled a DC's 16.
Nope.
So you're done.
I don't know shit.
Oh.
Oh no, I almost got a 19, not quite. Nope.
Yeah, that's sex bots up in heaven. So.
Oh, Max, did we get a definitive answer on how old Slanesh is?
He's exact age, no, but he's roughly just over 400.
Okay. All right, let's
so-
just go with 420, just for the meme.
He's like 23 or something. Yeah.
What?
Around there.
So he's 23. So the couple people right now, what do you guys know about Warforged?
Wouldn't you like to know?
What do you like to know?
That's helpful.
I'll get the answers from him for the Warforge.
I'd love to.
If you guys say you'll tell us, then Max can tell us. So we have one of you has to say, okay, I'll tell you.
Okay, so I
Wouldn't
tell
you
you
like to
what
know,
I
Weather
know.
There you go.
I just have this Euclid to his throat, like, better tell me, bitch.
If he can say he'll tell us. Max, what if he can tell us?
I'll tell you what I tell you. Well,
Warforged
basically,
are created people. They are either A, autonomous, or B, created using an already existing soul. So they either have no mind, no free will, no emotions, or someone was killed to bring them into existence, or someone used it to keep someone alive even though their body was no longer.
Are they more common in...
Particularly very hardy, although not always strong. And they are very rarely spellcasters. So this one is somewhat of an oddity.
Are they more common in one part of the world, or like in like a city or something? Like in
They are overall rare, as they need to be created by an artificer.
Okay.
And that's not a very common class. There is no one part of the world that sees them more frequently than the rest. They are just not, at least unless they are in service to an artificer, you don't commonly see them free roam.
Hearing Agio say artificer a couple times, I look over at Syrup and I'm like, what do you know?
It's a beautiful day.
it's a beautiful day.
Alright,
Yeah,
what's that? Did you ever see any Warforged on the main continent?
But yes, you see, because premarital sex was a sin, and not a lot of people were married up in heaven. You know, we had just had sex with robots instead. It's just a little loophole. Pretty
Max,
clever.
I'll wait for my answer.
It's gonna be a hard go, dog.
I guess I'm good to go home in the morning then.
Max, I smell chicken. I need to know.
It's not chicken.
This is
I know
chicken.
what I smell. I smell pork.
Is there anything specific you guys want to do, or are you done talking amongst yourselves, or?
Let's do the time skip. We'll just stay here for 100 days, and then we'll teleport home.
Oh, smart!
Do you want time skip for a year?
I mean, I'll stay here for a year.
It's
I don't
only
give a shit.
it's only a third of a year.
We should probably go home because like bad shit's gonna happen.
If he takes a full year, I think he was wrong with that 100 days.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
was
wouldn't
gonna
mind
say-
staying here for 100 days or 300.
Dude, we can take over the capital.
I mean, you can do that and be arrested. I don't mind.
Dude, they have stuff for my experiments.
I'm pretty sure the Origirimono are gonna like wipe out countries in a year, so we should probably go home.
For real. I gotta say, I don't have anything to do here. I had no more leads. I do have a cat to dote upon, so I trust him.
I'll wait for Max because I really want to do this.
Did you ask again, bro?
Yeah. Remember, I have options.
Right.
I have options.
I'm feeding little brain crumbs to my to Barkar.
The brain crumbs.
I need to get my food in my bag.
Let me give you a harsh nope. And, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. My dinner just arrived.
Yeah, I think we're just going to bed and going home, right? That's the idea.
I'm gonna go find some stray animals on the street.
I mean, you can do that. That's fine. Good night.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I just had to.
Yeah.
Yo,
I had to
Finesse, do
do
you wanna
it.
go on a nightly walk with me in the night?
You want to go on a moonlit walk?
Yeah, let's go on a moonlit walk. I hear turtles chirp at night.
I'll go on a walk with you. I like grab my sword.
Yo, are the owls chirping?
The owls are chirping. My senileness is getting to me.
Oh, hey, while we have a moment, I don't know, they announced there's 4 UA races in testing right now. They're doing an owl race, a rabbit race, fairies, and Fey Hopko.
Cool.
Ooh.
I can't wait for Kyle to almost die next
I
session.
really want to play that rabbit race.
Speaking
Yeah,
of, while we have time, I would pull you guys aside and let you know that I'm having a brain fart. My fiance,
Can I hold Issa?
Gorm, yeah, Gorm said that he already knew about Guren living where she lives and has been friends with her, and he's kept it a secret.
Okay.
That means that our secret is now his secret, and therefore that's kind of like a weight off our shoulders. So yay.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, so then the rumor is that the next book after Candlekeep and Van Richten, the next book will be something about the Feywild. So that'll be cool. Yes, Max, I think we're just gonna go to bed, I guess. And then
3 of us
go
are
home.
gonna go on a midnight stroll through town.
Yeah, 3 of us going for a
On a midnight stroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to like maybe terrorize the town. Depends what
Sweet.
happens.
And your syrup like your audio.
Agios, Syrup, and Slanesh.
And to
Yeah,
say,
so
I'll go
that's-
for
yeah.
a stroll, but I'm not
That's
terrorizing
hilarious
anyone.
that You think I'm going with you?
So the
Oh,
next
you
is
said
not
you were.
hilarious.
You just said you were
thought
going
said
with
you
me
were
on a
going
stroll.
with us.
No, Agi,
I
it's just
did not
it's just
say that.
Yeah, it's just Agios and syrup.
I said I would
Alright.
go.
Here's. Here's. I'm so
You're
stupid.
not getting to level 20 just because you want to commit war crimes. Shut up, Sean.
No, we're not going to commit war crimes.
We're just
We
going
can
for a
maybe
level
find out
5.
where the person is at night.
I would hope
Oh, we
that
definitely
Agios would keep syrup in check, so I'm okay with them going.
Also, I can find some more stray animals to make into my battle mech.
Stray animals. Oh my god.
Gross.
Found some lost puppies.
Please don't murder someone's puppy, okay? Just
gotta
because they
find
want
It
them.
might
Lost
happen.
puppies.
It might
He's in
happen.
his gloves for his mech.
You're gonna kill a puppy, and then immediately you're gonna look up and there's a sign that says, "If you see Fluffy, please call."
And it's just like Fluffy's just gonna be one of the missile launchers from the mech. Alright, Doggios. Off to the streets we go.
Off to the streets we go.
It's the adventures of Syrup and Agios.
The adventures of Syrup and Agios.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
kept saying I would go with you guys, but no one responded.
I
Oh,
thought
I
like
didn't
the whole party was going. I didn't know you were trying to tag along with those two. Okay.
There's also an
Oh,
anarchic symbol
I'm,
here.
I'm staying at the pub.
sorry, Syrup.
You guys are
I'm
walking on your midnight stroll.
I'm
and
specifically
taking
there-
in the beautiful dwarven scenery. Both. Let's see. Oh, Remy, just Remy. Remy, you notice out of the corner of your eye a very suspicious-looking dwarf, almost as if you've seen this person before, and then they duck down an alley.
Huh.
I would like to follow them. I would hit Agios and be like, dude, someone's suspicious, and then I would just like book it.
Okay, guess we're running.
I'm just gonna look at them like. Oh,
I would
looks
like
they
to, like,
found- Looks like they found
look-
like, a stray animal from
Look around while I'm running. I don't want to just run blindly into an alleyway.
Yeah, no problem. As you're looking around, you look on ahead and you see a dwarf just duck into an alleyway door. And as you get a closer look, you recognize this dwarf as Bailey, one of the 5 that you put in prison.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What?
I've never seen this person before, but
We're
they do
going
look
everywhere.
delicious.
So
I
I'm
will make
obviously
him
not
into my
there. But if one of you wants to come back,
Nah, you're not
and
allowed to
let
tell
me
us.
be in Slanesh, you could.
Negative.
Do I have whispering? I don't. You know what I do
I don't know if there would
have?
be enough time.
You know what I do have? I have enlarge,
You would
so
know
we can
the
have
person.
Godzilla.
What to do? I do say those are one of the prisoners that we helped.
True.
This is so suspicious. I would say we should get the others, but I think he'll be gone by then. What do you
Yeah.
say we investigate?
Yes,
I mean,
chicken in there?
I don't see why
There's
you wouldn't be
food?
friendly with us. We should just go ask.
They got cats?
He's obviously
have
running
cats.
away from us.
I'm gonna kick down the door.
Strength check?
We could just open it, probably, right?
17.
You kick on this door, but it is extraordinarily sturdy and it bounces you back.
Now,
You hear
Good chicken
someone
in
yell
there.
back, "Who's that knocking on my door?"
it's me, mate. Let me in.
The door swings open wide as you see this fat dwarven lady look up at you like, "Hi, what you doing?"
Hey, mate. You seen Bailey around?
I don't know of any.
You don't know Bailey?
He's a fine-looking red-headed dwarf. Likes to do a little magic. He's a friend of ours, and we just saw him come in here. We just want to
Sorcerer.
have a chat. Is there a way to tell if he's like he's changed his shape or something, or appearance, so that it's this lady?
Either detect magic or arcana.
I can detect magic. I'll cast one.
Okay.
Pop a spell slot.
Yep. First level spell slot.
You can tell that this person in front of you is not magic. However, you can sense magic coming from inside.
Mm-hmm.
1 sec, please.
Him slap this lady.
Is it?
Just kidding.
Sense magic coming from inside.
Can I attempt to grab the lady?
Well, how about we talk to her first? Say, can we look around?
I'm old and grumpy. I don't have time for games.
Okay.
Athletics check?
Yeah.
Ooh. 24.
What?
She's
I have a
body
plus
plan.
6 to athletics.
The turtle has a +6 to athletics? Bro.
Wow.
Impressive.
This is what happens when we become the turtle
You grab
race.
this dwarven lady.
It's a turtle 6,
It's
though.
so rare.
It's really a three.
We're
What
coming
do you
in.
know? Where's the man?
What man are you talking about?
The one that just came in here.
Barnum and Bailey.
I'm going to like push her again against the wall. Like, if you lie to me right now, I'm going to shock you.
And I'm go, whoa, whoa,
You gotta
whoa.
count the
This
5.
this is not necessary. She seems like a nice person, and I look at her. I'm like,
count the 5.
you're gonna tell us what we need
4.
to know, right?
3.
Second, please.
This is good cop, bad cop. I'm the bad cop.
Yeah, I was being good cop.
My character doesn't care if he kills anybody anymore. I lost a
Bad
student.
cop number 2.
Everything's going down.
We have good cop, bad cop. Deacon should be not their cop. And
I'm bad cop 2.
Jesus.
Someone killed my student in cold blood. I will get avenged.
Come on,
who's your
we all know.
student?
We all know by now.
What?
Lyrics.
Oh, okay.
We had the same church.
Wait, Syrup was in the army portion. He wasn't in like the science portion
No,
or something.
it was in my church.
Oh, okay.
I'm very
Okay,
grumpy.
Sarah,
Yeah.
will you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. I got a 10.
Okay. You take 28 damage and you hear a whisper in your head that says back off now or else. And this shocks you to your core. You sprint at full speed in the other direction for one round. And Remy and Agios, you see Bailey step out of the shadows.
There you are, mate.
I say, Remy, what? Or not Remy, that's me. Oh my god. Bailey, what's going on? And I say, why are you running from us? We're not your enemy.
Bailey says this is no longer any of your concern. Just leave us alone.
He's also not in jail.
I understand you're not there, so you better
I
shut
know,
your
that's why I
mouth.
That's why I whispered it.
Yeah, shut your mouth. I go, what is going on? Why are you not serving your term? Did the king do something he wasn't supposed to? What's going on?
Starts to approach and closes the door in your face, and you hear a deadbolt lock.
Is there a way I can, like, stop that from happening by, like, kicking out my foot? Or, like, jamming my foot or, like, my weapon in the door?
That's where he's taken from.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm so going Godzilla on this place.
So close to a 19.
Oops, oh,
9.
What'd you get?
A 9.
No, it just happened. You weren't ready for it.
The door's pretty strong, yeah?
Is the place made out of wood?
And this is why we should never split the party. I hate splitting the party.
Is the place
Well,
made
it's
out of
made out
wood?
of wood, but it is iron barred, and the wood is very sturdy.
That's
Hmm.
fine. I'm going
Try
to burn
take
it.
down.
I'm going to burn it.
How do you burn it?
I'm going to.
I know I'm not there, but you realize you took 30 points of damage from one attack.
I took 24 points of damage. Can I do this?
Does anyone have, like, a lock pick or, like, kit or anything?
All right, what the brave?
Oh
wolf-
wait, I do have thieves' tools.
Yes, please, try the thieves' tools.
All right, I'll try the thieves' tools.
Roll me a sleight of
What
hand
the
check.
brave bullshit did I miss while I was on the phone call?
Sleight of hand check.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want to help me because I'm very terrible at these?
I will also help.
Okay.
I
Okay.
will.
The three of
I
them
got a
found-
4.
Ugh.
They found Bailey. He's probably not really Bailey. He's probably someone evil in disguise, maybe. But Bailey is hiding in this woman's house, and then Bailey attacked Sean and pushed him out, and then they locked the door. So now they're locked out of Bailey in the woman's house. And yeah, so I would say Kargar would say to Slanesh and Kaiser, what do you think the other three are up to? You think they're okay? You think they're gonna get in trouble?
They're fine. They just went for a walk. What harm
Yeah,
could
that's
they do?
right. I would have gone if the thing is if they were investigating. I certainly would have gone, but I think Surf said he was going to kill some cat, like find
Oh,
some
wait.
stray animals to kidnap. That wasn't my thing, so that's.
Oh
why I-
wait,
Alright. I already
Max.
said I was going with him.
Am
so
I
you should
able
show
to
him.
do enlarge/reduce on the door?
1 second.
Hmm.
I'm going to say you can, although I'm not 100% sure, so I'll look it up later.
Alright, I will use a second level spell slot for this. So I'm going to reduce the size in all dimensions, and the weight is reduced by 1/8 of normal.
Sure, you do that, and its hinges and lock instantly break. So that door shrinks, and it is now open. The doorway is unlocked. That is.
All right. So. Are there windows in the bar?
In the bar? What?
In the bar, yeah.
You're not in the bar.
I know, I'm just asking if there's windows in the bar.
Yes.
Okay. Does anybody have a firebolt?
Nope.
Sean, I know you're motivated. I know you have reason to do this, but we're in a country that we just got relations
You're
with.
not there, Slanesh.
I know, but I'm saying this is a player. Don't.
Wait, I have an idea.
Will stop speaking now. There are 3 people in this situation.
Max, what direction is the bar? What direction is the bar?
Southwest.
Southwest, cool. I'm going to get one of my cloths. I'm going to tie it on the bow and arrow. I'm going to get a torch, light it on fire, and I'm going to shoot it in the direction of the bar. Wait, roll what?
Roll the hit.
Gotta hit that window.
Alright guys, here I go. I got a 7.
Why were we rolling 1D after
Shoot.
1? What is 1D after? What is that?
You overshoot by quite a bit.
Alright, if it starts a fire, the people in the bar should notice.
Didn't you just fucking start, like, you just resized the door, let's just walk inside.
I
No,
know, but I'm trying to get the party without, like, guys, get over here, I want to shoot something over there.
Walk inside, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to call our attention.
I also didn't give them my, like, whispering stone either.
Yeah.
Well, you missed. I guess we're just gonna have to go in, huh?
Alright.
Alright, I'll take the lead with my big persuasion, you know
Alright, I
what I'm
got you, ukulele. If you need to become larger, I got you. I'll make you larger than you ever were before.
saying? Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, now get in it.
Alright, I walk in. I go, Bailey, get your ass out of here, boy!
That's Bailey.
Bailey, I heard you got children. Let me eat them. Let's go. Let's do this.
That's right.
So it looks like a small studio apartment almost, with one bed, stove, kitchen, toilet in the corner, nothing all that special. There is a staircase in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to the base of the stairs.
Bailey, if you don't get out, I'm gonna burn this shit down.
I'm just gonna call out and be like, Bailey, I'm just here to talk, mate. You know I'm not your enemy. We already know this.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh wow, I got a nat 1.
Oof.
7.
There's no response.
No response, huh?
Can I say, Bailey, we helped you before. You can trust us. If you need help now, we're here for you. You don't have to hide from us. And can I do a persuasion
Only
check?
second persuasion has given you the help action.
How does help action work? Is it just an advantage?
Oh, you just get to go again.
Yeah, it gives you advantage. Still only rolling one more time. I'm treating it as if your first roll had advantage.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay, well. Okay, 17.
The 17, you still hear no response, just dead silence.
Alright, I'm gonna start
Wait.
walking up the stairs.
It's magic. We gotta get down there quick.
You get down where? What? Huh?
down the stairs.
No, we're at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, we are?
I'm gonna
Is there
start
a door?
walking up the stairs now. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go up now?
Yeah.
You go up the stairs. On the second floor, you see it's like a second bedroom almost, with its own private bathroom and shower. There doesn't seem to be anything too out of the ordinary.
Is the door closed to go into that room?
There's no door.
Oh.
Arcana check.
Yeah, do an Arcana check.
Go right ahead.
24.
You do not notice anything magical in this room.
Can I
It has
roll
to be downstairs.
perception down? Yeah, I'm gonna go back downstairs and roll perception.
Go right ahead.
You want me to help you?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, roll intimidation. You do intimidation. No, investigation. I mean, like look around for any like.
Oh, got it,
escape
got it.
routes or anything.
Bailey, if you don't come out, I'm gonna eat you out.
What?
You heard him.
What? What are you gonna do to him?
If you come out, I'll suck your dick.
With a 15, you guys notice that the bed that was on the first floor has been moved recently.
Ooh, trapdoor, let's go.
Alright, in we go. I'm gonna eat him out. He's gonna become my new battle mech.
We pull the bed out of the way and I'm gonna slowly open the trap door and go, Bailey, I'm coming in, alright? I don't mean any harm.
There is no trap door.
Oh. So yes, shut up. I moved the bed out of the way, what did I see? Do I see anything when I move the bed?
Any perception?
Shit. 13.
So, you know, have you ever noticed how every once in a while, and this is a very rare occurrence, when I'm trying to cover something up, you know, I'll just do that. This very realistic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You kind of see that on the floor.
Okay, we look.
I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw something on the floor.
No, I want to go over and I want to like feel around it, see if I could pop it up or push on it or.
So as you go to touch it, Jess, and as you do, you notice that it is non-existent. There's just a hole. And at the same time, Syrup grabs like a cup from off a table and chucks it down. And it dispels an illusion that was there, showing you a ladder that leads down.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Let's go down.
Let's go.
Alright, guys. He owes me a kitten.
Now I'm gonna say as I'm going down the ladder, hey Bailey, we don't mean any harm, bro. We don't mean anything. You know, just calm down. Let's talk to you, mate.
This leads you to a sewer system that leads northwest and southwest.
Fuck. Let's roll survival, see if we can see any, like, footprints.
Advantages, I'm assuming people are...
Wait, what, sorry?
Roll with advantage because you have people there to help you.
Yeah. How good is your survival?
Oh,
I'm gonna
Jess,
go
if yours is really good, you can roll 1 too.
I have a
I'll
plus.
I'll go with Syrup was helping Agios while you were checking yourself.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah, I rolled a 12. That makes me sad. Okay.
Alright, well with an 18, you can tell that this is not a very frequently traveled sewer, and you see water splash marks on the southwest path.
Southwest we go.
Let's do it.
I've got night vision, so don't really need that. Dark vision, I mean. So we're walking down this southwest corridor. Weapon not drawn, but shield is.
I got my little torch in one hand, my euclid in my other, like.
Say I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
Alright, as you guys go, you go about 2 miles. And after that time, you find that there is a ladder that leads up again, very similar to the first one.
Okay.
However, the path does continue on.
All right. I definitely want to check to see if I notice any more steps going forward to see whether they took the ladder or if they kept going on.
Go and roll survival. At advantage.
Okay, let's see. 15. An 18?
You can tell that the ladder, which is made of wood, looks. Some of it feels slick, as if it has been recently made wet.
Okay, up we go.
Alright, do you want me to peek out first?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna climb to the top of the ladder.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry, what?
I'm climbing up the ladder, yeah.
Yes, as you get to the top of the ladder, you peek your head out, and you see a set of boots, clearly dwarven, and you can tell that you are under a bed right now.
Nice.
Really
Are we listening? Are they saying anything?
yeah, I'm gonna listen.
Currently nothing being said.
Is it just one set of feet?
Yes.
Should we just like drag him into the sewers? And it's just like,
Well, we don't even know it's him.
Yeah, because he was with a woman. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and see if the woman shows up too, or if, he rolls onto the bed.
This pair of boots just seems to continue to pace.
Does he
We
look
should do
like he's
something.
waiting for us?
He seems nervous.
we should kill him.
I say, let's pop out, see what's up.
Hold up, let me see what I got.
Can I ready my spear?
Yeah, you can have it out and at the ready.
I'm gonna have it ready, and I'm just gonna ready just to throw it at his nuts.
Can I see if anybody
Say
in
the
the bar
word as
wants
soon
to
as you
play
can.
cards?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Okay,
so
good.
I'm sorry, what are you doing, Agios?
Alright. I'm gonna crawl out. I'm getting out of it.
Yep. Same.
Okay.
I'm
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just go?
I'm just going. I'm just crawling out.
Sam, get out and then immediately throw the Euclid.
Bro, what?
How about you not attack people right away? How about that?
He came this way. We need answers.
Okay, so one sec, please. I'm just getting your pieces ready.
How would we get answers via throwing a spear at him the second we fucking see him?
We get him down. We get Bayleaf. We get answers. Everything will be okay.
I don't think so. We could just ask him. You know? Normally when you want questions to be answered, you just ask the question.
We
And
want
then
to
when
show
they're
that we're not his enemies.
The footsteps came to this staircase under this bed.
Yeah, maybe he just goes down there to poop sometimes.
That's not normal.
Yeah, maybe
As
he's
a
just
turtle,
weirdo.
this is not normal. If
Sorry
I
that
kill a
took
man,
you
I
so
kill
long.
a man.
It's alright.
So, as you guys crawl out from under, go ahead and roll the hit with your Euclid, Syrup.
I think he made the Euclid into a +8. Just let. Oh wait, no, a Euclid +7.
Can
Oh, it's a crit.
Okay. Did you say it's a crit?
It's a crit.
Roll your damage.
All right, here
Oof.
we go. I think I have to roll twice on this now.
If
18.
you crit, it should automatically account for it, but it looks like it didn't for you, so
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
22.
What? I see 11 plus 7.
Yeah, I had to roll it 2 different times.
Right, and once you roll
Oh.
11, and the other time you roll 7.
Got it.
So that's 18, yes? Or do you have a
Yes.
bonus that's not there?
I think all the bonuses are there.
Okay. So
Yeah, all
that's
the
18
bonuses
there.
are there.
Sure. Oh. Let me deal with that advantage. Immediately, the next thing that happens,
It's actually 15 because it does not add the extra dice on critical hit.
it doesn't go to the modifier. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's 15 damage.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Wait, it says +3 right here.
When you crit, it only doubles the number of dice you roll.
Oh.
It doesn't double your modifier.
Got it.
Meanwhile, I've been trying to either get a poker game going or a sleepover going, and no one's listening to me. So I don't mean you guys. I mean of these two. They don't want to have fun with Kargar. So I'm just.
No one wants to sleep with you.
We'll get back to the bar scene before everyone meets up again. We just gotta kind of take the situation we're in one at a time. Another thing that happens here is down from the ceiling dropped one of the dwarves. And he attacks you. Let me see 1 sec, please. What is your AC?
20.
Okay, the first one misses. He's going to swing again. The second one hits. And as it happens, you can tell that it's hit you in a very sensitive spot, as if he was aiming for one of your weaker areas. And then as he does, he kind of very softly whispers something to himself in Dwarvish, and radiant energy fills your body.
And I say again, we need to stop fighting. We need to start talking. What is going on here? Why are you out? Has something happened with the king? I gave you.
So you took 49 damage, Syrup.
39?
49.
49? Got it.
This dwarf right here steps up close to you and puts her bow right up against you, like ready to shoot an arrow into you, and kind of glares, waiting to make a misstep. At the same time, this house has the same stairway set up in the back, and from the back, the other two dwarves step down.
Alright, at this point, I'm gonna cast a Zone of Truth! Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum! Where is it? There we go. Cast.
1 second, please.
I mean, it takes 10 minutes.
Does it take
Or
10
is it?
minutes to
Oh, it's
cast?
duration. Never
No,
mind.
it's one action, yeah.
Okay, what?
I was gonna say, since when?
Okay, it looks like Bailey goes to stop your spell for a second, and then he recognizes what you're casting, and cautiously lets it through.
Bing! Alright, now that the Zone of Truth is active, I'm just gonna, put my shield back on my back, put my hands, both of them up, and be like, hey, whoa, the turtle, he's crazy, alright? He's crazy. Be careful with him, alright? The rest of us, we're not here to fight.
Yeah. I say we just want to know what's going on. And I say we used a boon to make sure you guys stayed alive, and you promised us that you were not gonna cause any trouble, and that you were gonna, act with honor. Yet here you are, running from us, out, not talking to us. I don't understand what's going on.
Cecilia steps forward and she says the king had us set to be executed the next day. He was going to betray your trust and not honor your boon.
The fuck?
So we broke out instead.
Huh. Well, this makes things difficult.
We came here to find the Irigiri Mono. Didn't say that right, I know that. The person that you were sent to kill.
Nothing to do with us. So get out of here and never look for us again.
Okay, first of all, I don't like your tone. I've always been nice to you. I've helped you. I've used my boon. I'm not all of a sudden going to turn around and kill you for no reason. There's no need to be mean to me.
As you say that, she points one of her swords at Cyril. Just kind of is like,
Well, he's crazy.
He's bonkers.
Do you want him to wait in the hallway? I mean, why'd you make us crawl through a sewer? Gross. You could have just talked to us.
they told you not to follow.
Yeah, but we did just help you out and put you in jail, supposedly, as far as we knew. And we weren't, we stuck our necks out for you as far as we knew. And you made a promise to us, as far as we knew. We weren't hostile to you. As far as we know, you weren't hostile to us. I don't see why we wouldn't.
The turtle, he's got dementia.
He's old. If you
I'm
want, we
looking
could
for
just
stray
stick him in the
cats.
hallway.
I
Gag
know I'm
him.
not sure who's in the zone of truth. Who's actually in it?
I think we're all in it.
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Then everyone is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I want stray animals, and you did something to me, and I want my cat.
What are you even talking about right now?
See, he's literally crazy. Like, yeah, so if that's the case... What's
You're
going
in
on?
the middle of talking. You see Farkin kind of step up towards the back of Cecilia, and he whispers not very quietly, but not aimed at you guys. And he says, Cecilia, we can't let them live now that they know where we are.
I immediately say, what are you talking about? If what you say is true, we're not going to the king to bring you back. There's no reason for you to die. That king promised us. And
I just want
Can't risk
cats.
this or
Or
trust
stray
you.
animals.
we're in
Give
the
me
zone of
stray
truth.
animals.
Okay? There's only truth here. Okay? I have no plans on killing you whatsoever. I have no plans on ratting you out whatsoever. What I do plan is to find out what happened with the king, because if he can't even keep this simple task, how is he going to be our allies? How is he...
I'm going to eat him out.
I just pick up the food that's on the table and throw it at him and tell him to shut up. I'm obviously talking to the fucking turtle here.
It's dinner time. Don't play with your food.
I say, I have no intentions whatsoever of ratting you out. If anything, this concerns us a lot because of the promises that were made. We need to find out what's going on. We're trying to protect our continent, and we're trying to be friends with your continent. There's no reason for you to kill us, especially if all we've done so far is help you.
I might have skewed one of you, but I want my cat.
To Cecilia and says the current intention may not be to betray us, but we can't risk people out there with this information.
So your current intention when you ran was not to have to hurt anyone who came after you, but you don't consider yourself evil or anything like that. Like, I am a good person and I do what's right, and I am not going to betray you. I'm going to find out what's going on. If you kill us, not only will our companions come and figure out what happened, they will kill you. Because you've now killed us. And that will start a war probably with our continent. And you don't want that either. Why don't we take the path of friendship and figure out what the fuck is going on with the king and straighten this shit out, and you could stop threatening us.
I'm just gonna go in my shell.
I'm not there, but I just had a great idea, but I'm not there.
I don't
That's
want to
you,
be
bro.
intimidating. Can't I use persuasion?
You
Max,
said
I'm
if
going
you
in my
kill us,
shell
our
now.
friends will come back and kill you.
Max, I'm going in my shell.
I mean, I literally said I want to be friends. I don't want to hurt anybody. I literally said that. I told them
I will let you
the
with
natural
persuasion,
consequences
but I
of
want
their
you to know
actions.
that they are viewing what you just said as a threat.
Well, that's silly. I got a 12.
Max, can I go into my shell?
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm just gonna go in my
So,
shell. My AC is 24 now.
You go into your shell. Cecilia looks at you guys, and she says, you two, and points her swords at you, Agios, and you, Emmy. She says, you may leave, but we're keeping the turtle.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want us to like bring back his meds or
There's no
something?
downside here. Like,
Yeah.
Do you want us to bring back his meds?
This is
He-
good.
he-
It's not about your character. It's completely fine.
I look over to Syrup. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say, do you have any intentions of telling anyone besides our companions that they're here?
I just want stray animals.
He is too old and too crazy to be trusted with this information.
You see that?
Okay, well, please be careful with my grandpa. Okay, he has meds he needs to take. He
If
has
we
medication-
leave
I'm
him,
going to kill him as soon as you leave the room.
Don't kill my
You're gonna-
grandpa.
kill him as soon as we leave the room.
Yeah, it's okay. Let it happen. No one minds. Let it
bro,
happen.
there's no downside. Why are you fighting this?
You guys get off scot-free. We get rid of Sam. Sean gets a new character. Everybody wins. I don't see a problem. Let's go.
Okay. I say that we just go home and we just say that Grandpa got lost on the way back, and I don't know what happened to
Grandpa
him.
fell on a sword. It's okay.
I look over at Syrup and I said, I really wish you did not try to eat animals and talk about killing babies all the time. And then I
Okay.
look to them and I
That's
say,
what the
this
guild
hurts
asked
my
me to do.
heart. This
The
hurts.
guild asked me to do this.
They asked you to kill babies and eat animals?
Yeah, it's not like the guild asked you to kill babies and eat animals or whatever.
Yes. Zone of truth.
I think perhaps you misunderstood their assignment. And I say, it doesn't feel right to do this, but I agree he is a threat. And I leave.
Okay, I'm still there though, by the way.
No, Deacon, you leave too. You leave too, Deacon.
No, hold up.
Not yet.
Just drag me into the hole.
That is ill-advisable, Sean.
Agios, his name is Baby Eater. You should have no qualms about leaving him behind.
Wait, that's the guy from the other campaign. This
Yeah.
is a baby eater.
Yeah, I don't eat babies. I
He
eat
just doesn't
stray
eat
animals.
babies. He just kills stray animals.
Go ahead and start making a new character.
Make a new character again.
Maybe
Okay,
make
I'm gonna-
one that fits with the party and doesn't try to eat babies.
Hold up. I think
You
he
go
should have.
to the
Normal
tavern.
for once, Sean.
I think
Just
I think
be normal for fucking once, please.
I
Yeah,
think we
be
should give him,
normal.
a good send off. So I'm gonna kneel down. I'm gonna whisper into his shell. I'm sorry I had to be like this,
Oh.
Gramps. You were good while I knew you. I'm gonna pull my
Sorry.
sword out. I'm gonna
Oh.
drive it into him, into the shell.
This
Oh.
is gonna be really
Shit,
bad.
you
for the
Oh,
guild.
actually, I popped my head back in and I said, would you be interested in coming back to our continent with us? Away from this kingdom?
Baby, that was my idea. Thank you, Jess. That's what I was thinking this whole time. I was like, oh, I want to invite them on the boat. Get them on the
Right,
boat.
right as you think that, you just you peek up and you just see me driving my sword into Gramps' shell.
And I say, I didn't see that, and I turn and look at them.
They say, are you going back to the king to discuss these matters?
No. Oh, I'm not there. Sorry, I'll sit up.
Off to a new character.
It depends. If I choose not to go back to the king and investigate this, will you come to our continent with us?
We will strongly consider it.
Did my character die, or do I have to roll a new character?
Oh, you're
Your
dying.
character's fucking dead.
I just killed you.
Well, I think Sean was asking if they accept the invitation, do they not have to kill Syrup?
No, they're gonna do it. It's fine.
They're gonna
No,
kill characters for
Syrup's
once.
dead.
I just give him quick, painless death.
I would say I would like to know why he broke our promise, but for now it might be best to lay low. We already have stuff going on our continent. We would like to bridge the gap between our continents, but we also have honor.
They huddle up real quick for a second, and they say, at the very least, we'll meet you at the docks. We'll discuss further then.
Alrighty.
That sounds good. And I'm like, could you maybe handle this? And I like kick Syrup's dead body.
Whoa! Don't disgrace his dead body like that. That's fucked up.
They say that would be
Damn,
no problem.
Now I have to figure out what to actually build.
Bro, turn his shell into a shield. That's
Even
Did Syrup have any good stuff? You should loot his body before
did
you
you have
loot
any-
Yes, I had
Any
6
goodies?
magic items on me, yes.
Can I take some of them?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of, I
If we
believe all
loot
of them,
him-
if not most of them, they can't use.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any that I can use?
Well, I did have a
Check
bomb
it.
strapped on my body, so will that go off?
I'm looking through his loot.
No, you didn't have time to set it off.
No, he doesn't have anything you can really grab other than he has plate armor, and it is gleaming plate armor, so it always looks nice.
Nice.
He did. I think last episode he bought a +1 weapon or whatever, right? Last episode.
That was the Eucla.
The Eucla.
Damn, I don't even know what to build.
Can I use plate armor?
You're a fighter, right? Yes.
Aren't
No,
you a
she's a
barbarian?
fighter.
I don't want to go back to
I'm
the
a fighter.
barbarian thing. What the
I
hell
thought you were a
do I
barbarian this
build?
whole time.
No.
Mel.
Actually, I don't
You
even
go
think I'm
with
wearing
the
anything
armor all
besides
the time.
clothes. Please give me that armor.
Well, yeah.
Okay, it is plate and it is armor of gleaming.
Surely give that to me.
What?
So I look fancy.
Damn, I don't even know what to build on this.
Bro, just roll a bird.
Do a
And you said it's
what are the
plate
two-
or half plate?
pick a fairy or a
There's no fairy.
No.
Alright.
You said it was it
You guys,
plate
head
is what
back
you said?
to the, hall.
Hold on, I'd like to do a ceremony.
They let you do it really quickly, but they want you going.
Oh, I can't do it then. It takes an hour.
Okay.
Damn, I really don't know what to build.
I kind of just give him a prayer, douse him with holy water, do all cross shit, and then I climb back down the ladder. Like,
Shit, I really don't
"See,
even know
boys,
what race to build.
I'm gonna say, Deacon, can you wear this plate or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Either of you could.
I
The obvious already has plate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making
Do
sure.
you have armor proficiency?
Yes, no, she's a fighter, she's proficient.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, let's get going. So we're just walking down the sewer, and I go, and I just, talk over to Remy. We should just say he got lost, right?
I'm gonna be honest. He was corrupt. He was in Zone of Truth. He was talking about murdering people, and
He wasn't corrupt. He was just very senile. He
Mm,
was just crazy. He wasn't corrupt. He wasn't about murdering people.
he literally tried to jump out and murder them without talking to them at all.
He was just a bit crazy. He was just, a bit skewed.
We
I don't
can
think he was a
say
bad
that
person.
this was a mercy killing, but let's still
Well,
say
I-
it's better to
I'm-
be honest.
I'm
No
glad
more
that
secrets.
I got to do it with my sword rather than have them give him some unimaginable death.
Max, that's so fucked up.
Wait, what happened? What
Oh
happened?
man. Nothing
You
I can
might
tell
find
you
out.
guys.
We'll see.
So what do you think? Should we say that he got lost, or should we tell them?
This is
that-
gonna be really
that we
bad
killed
for
him?
the other campaign. You keep putting people in there.
I would like to tell them the truth. I think it would just be for the best.
You reckon? I think it might be funny if we just don't tell him.
Yeah, but eventually it'll come out.
Alright, time for the horny bard.
Nah, that's
Bro,
cool.
are you playing a tiefling bard? Is it
No, I'm
truly a
playing
horny
something
bard?
worse. I'm playing
What
a
race?
changeling bard.
All right,
Wow.
God.
Changeling.
Remy, I think I should be the one to tell them, as I'm kind of the one who killed him.
All right.
I'll break it easy to him. We're going back to the tavern.
You got it. So before you get there, Kaiser went to bed pretty early. Slanesh and Kargar, is there anything you guys want to do? It has only been about 45 minutes tops.
I've been waiting for them to get back.
I've
So
been
you guys are
trying-
just drinking, talking, having a good time.
I've been trying to get Slanesh to play a card game, and he won't play
He would
me.
not be playing a card game.
I'm saying I keep trying to, and you won't play with me. So I end up, and I try going over to the people at the tavern, and I'm like, want to play a card game? Want to play a card game? And people aren't saying yes, so then I end up just playing with my Echo, and so me and my Echo are playing a card game by ourselves.
Ugh.
Very nice. All right. The rest of you get back.
I've invented two-player solitaire.
As we walk in, I kind of whisper over Remy and go, "What was his name again?"
Syrup.
Syrup. That's it. I
We
walk
should-
over to Slanesh.
We should definitely do this in a private place.
Yeah. Slanesh, I got some important
I know.
information to tell you.
But before you even finish, Slanesh will go. He's dead, yeah?
Shh. Don't say it so loud. Don't say it so loud.
This is why I chose him. He's expendable.
Meet us back in the room. I'm gonna walk over to Kargar, and while I'm like patting Barkar on the head, I go, "Kargar, we got something to talk about upstairs."
Oh yeah? Did
Yeah.
did your stroll go okay?
Yeah, it went great.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah.
We found out some good information.
Yeah, some really good information.
Yeah.
We'll meet you back upstairs, alright?
I noticed we're down a person. Did
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
or- No.
I'll
Okay.
tell you about it in a minute.
Come
It's
here,
fine.
Okay.
Kargar. Let's go back to the room.
Let's get back
Okay.
upstairs, Kargar. It's okay.
I just have to figure out what. I don't even know what to do with those.
Bro, roll true neutral.
No, you should roll someone who can fit in with the party, which would not be true neutral.
No, I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to build on a bard.
Hmm.
All right, but anyway, that is not important right now. You guys all go
Kyle,
upstairs.
I'm true neutral.
Oh no, I know. I'm just teasing because I want Sean to play something that's not like
Move over.
Sean, you can play whatever you would like. Just be ready for me to do whatever I gotta do.
yes. I'm
Alright.
I'm just continuing the joke. Someone else said like, Sean, you should try to fit in with the party. So I was just continuing that joke.
Ready. You guys go upstairs.
Let's do it.
Alright. I kinda, sit down on one of the beds. Everyone else is gathered around and they go. So
Slanesh will do the cool chair sit, where he takes out
Yeah.
a staff and flips the chair around and sits on it with his chest towards the back.
Okay. So on our nightly walk, it was a pretty peaceful stroll. We ran into some old friends who they didn't like Syrup that much. He was a bit of a crazy. So we kind of left him in their care. If you know what I mean.
We're on a different continent. What do you mean, old friends? We don't know anybody here.
Well, you know those guys that got thrown in prison?
Yeah, the dwarven warrior people. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not in prison anymore.
That's...
And I pull my sword out, still covered in Syrup's blood, and I pop it on the floor, and Syrup's dead.
Okay. Did they kill? Why is there
No.
turtle blood on your
Okay.
blade?
So
Turtle?
I
'cause
step
could-
forward and I say, we met these people. We saw one of them in an alley. We followed them. Syrup was tried to kill them right away without talking. We, subdued him. We found out that the king actually was going to execute them anyways after promising us that he would not. They were under the zone of truth. That's what we found out. They were scared. They didn't know what to do. Syrup kept trying to kill them. We managed to talk it out, and they wanted to kill us because they were afraid that we would tell on them. I convinced them that we would not, and they let me and Agios go, but Syrup, they thought he was too off the cuff, that he couldn't. he couldn't be trusted, and to be honest, he was too off the rails to be trusted. He was talking about murdering animals and babies and all these other things, and our our options were to basically die or to kill Syrup quickly and painlessly. And I also offered them a boat ride to the mainland to get away from the king.
Okay. The boat ride sounds good. I think for the king, we don't want to get into politics right now because we have other things going on. But I think long term, we should definitely maybe mention that this king can't be trusted in the long run, both to Kaiser's father and the Adventuring Guild, and just if there's going to be ties, we know that he's an untrustworthy leader.
Mm-hmm.
Max.
Would I have known, because of divinations prior, would I have known about the whole situation that's going on now? Okay.
So with Zone of
Just
Truth,
wondering how much I knew.
so with Zone of Truth, they have to do a saving throw. I would wonder technically if not everything they said might be true because you can if you succeed, you can technically lie in the Zone of Truth.
Even succeeding at a saving throw for Zone of Truth is still you can't lie within it. I believe it just means that they are not forced to respond. They can be.
It is not automatic.
Yeah, a failed save, a creature can speak a deliberate lie within the radius. Oh wait, hold on. On a failed save, oh maybe I'm wrong.
And I say they repeated a lot of the same thing. They would have had to try to repeat those throws over and over again.
No, if they had all passed it the first time, it wouldn't have mattered. It's just that then multiple of them would have had to pass it for that to work, because 4 of the 5 of them spoke.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, if maybe only 1 of the 5 or 2 of the 5 spoke or whatever. Okay, gotcha. So the likelihood that 4 out of 5 would succeed their checks is kind of low.
Barely.
Okay. All right. I feel like it's kind of a bad scene for the king to have lied in the long run, because that's setting up an international incident hypothetically, because if he is trying to set up this teleportation rune and trying to do trade with the outside world, that would be bad, because then he would be fucking up the first people who came over. Unless he actually is like an isolationist, he has no interest in the outside world and he's trying to push us away.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking earlier.
Interesting.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think getting them on the boat tomorrow, if they're willing to go, is a good plan. And then, if they want, the Adventuring Guild gets 5 new warriors, or they just journey around forever. But, yeah.
Yeah. Also, how do you feel about the syrup situation?
Oh,
You already forgot.
Slanesh would chime in. He was destined to die from the start. One was supposed to die on this mission.
Yeah, Kargar would be like, it's not great, but he reminded me of how I used to be, or like how other people in the hive are, i.e. constantly talk about killing, constantly talk about, torturing animals, constantly talk, so like, he didn't jive with like being like a hero to me, but he sounded like the old me, if anything, where he's like, I need to kill animals, I need to kill things, I need to steal, like, yeah.
What about Barkar? How's he doing?
Barkar puts tentacles on you and then starts licking your face.
Because that's nasty, but I think I get it.
Nice.
Like, get the fuck off me! Down, boy, down!
You gotta make that acrobatics check because he's wrapped his tentacles around you.
And I said, Issa goes over there and starts licking your Barkar. You're my baby.
Acrobatics check.
Barkar and Issa start making out.
No, they don't. Get out of here. You
I don't
pervert.
think anyone in this campaign has rolled more nat ones than me. I've already rolled 2 nat ones today. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Darkstar is all over Agios then. He's just like wrapped around your leg.
Alright. Well, I've got a ceremony to do. I need to atone. So, for the next hour, I'm going to be casting ceremony.
I wouldn't blame yourself. He was old and he was probably on the way out anyway. He probably would have died, of old age. What I wonder is, what would they have done if you guys had left? Would they have killed him? And if so, why not have that be on your conscience?
I feel like it's my fault for not guiding him down the right path. You know?
Alright, I got the next character.
And I'd also just like to what's the word? Reinforce my alignment. So I'm gonna cast Atonement to bring me back.
What?
Don't bother reading that. It takes a while. The only thing you need to worry about is that I'm casting Ceremony, which doesn't have it listed there, but Atonement, which makes it so you touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you make a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment. So if I get DC 20 on my Wisdom check, then yeah, I get to get back to my original alignment.
You're just worried that Agios has gone to the dark side. That makes sense.
Oh, he has gone a bit. Hence
You
why.
also might want to use your Sending Stone to talk to your friend back home.
Yeah, I'll talk to John later.
Yeah. It'd be good for preventing purposes.
No, it didn't work. What a wasteful ceremony. Alright.
Do you want me to just roll insight on you and see if I have to change?
Was it a wisdom saving check?
Yeah. Wisdom saving.
Oh, okay. I thought it was insight.
I didn't. I was gonna say if his wisdom save checked, I failed. I was just gonna roll insight and see if Kargar can detect the difference in Agios.
Chance for the moment.
There's already been a change earlier, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So
you mean
did it
you
now?
earlier?
Yeah, I changed a while ago.
Okay.
There you go.
After this change with Lyric's died.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it fails. So I'm gonna skew further into the depths.
Oh boy.
I'm also
Welcome to
gonna
the dark side.
I would prefer if you didn't skew farther into the depths, kind sir.
I mean,
What you'd like to do
in the
before
other
you start
campaign,
heading
I'm
back to the
already
boat,
in the-
or can we just go to the next day and go to the boat?
Okay. Let's do it.
Next day boat.
Just get straight to the boat then.
Yeah. Max, I got the character in.
Yeah, I saw. Quickly looked over it. We'll get it introduced next week. I don't have anything good for you to come in this week.
Sad times.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry,
are
bud.
we not gonna do the boat scene with the dwarves?
You guys haven't made it home yet. You guys are on your way to the boat. But when you get to the docks, the dwarves are not there.
Okay.
What do?
Have we got everything ready for our ship already? Have we got all that stuff?
The boat is loaded up with the stuff that was agreed upon for the sailors, and they're ready to shove off whenever you are.
Can I don't want to leave without them. Or at least knowing an answer. Can I or us quickly go to where we saw them last night? Just to see if they're still there?
Well, I was was in a different. You have to. This is many nights in the future.
Oh, okay.
Because if you remember that you were at the capital, you need to get to the docks.
All right.
Is there any? Can I divine anything to know where they are? Hmm.
1 sec.
Okay. I'm guessing that has to do with Bailey.
No, it has to do with you cannot always divine with your orb. Your orb only shows you what it wants to.
That's fair. Then it's not plot relevant. So.
-1. Okay.
That makes me sad.
We'll see them again.
Or we'll never see them again.
One dude.
They're all dead.
I see no value in waiting, to be honest. I mean, I can see some, but
I think if they're not here, if we wait even a day, like, did they know when we were gonna meet up with them?
Well, actually, yeah, they said the meet us at the dock tomorrow. I see no harm in waiting a day. I think we should wait a day.
What do you guys
If
think?
they don't show up, then yeah.
I'll wait a day. Give us a day of rest before heading out.
Yep. One long rest.
You guys take this day to discuss amongst yourselves. I'm gonna run the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah. Either
Well, now
something
that's gonna
happened to
sleep on
them. I think something had to happen to them, or they ran late or something. Because whether or not they were gonna say yes or no, they said they were gonna give us an answer. So that makes me suspicious that something happened to them.
They were
Yeah.
also in the zone of truth when they said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got my bard up, have no idea how to play it.
Sean, what's your alignment?
No idea.
If it's Sean,
No, I just
chaotic
don't-
something.
I have no idea.
Bro, roll a chaotic good,
Yeah.
please. I want to see you play a good character for once.
Yeah.
Syrup was good, but the character died. And it's just like, oh no.
Syrup was not good.
I was
No,
directed
Syrup
by the
was.
guild.
To kill animals and babies.
Oh yeah, I had to make a weapon for the guild, yeah.
Well, too bad. You shouldn't have done it such a creepy way. I'm sorry that we killed you, but you kind of brought it on yourself.
Sad times.
Maybe a little caution next time, good sir.
With that character, there was no caution, only action.
Wait. So have you've never played a good character?
Well, we had Lyrics, that was mostly it.
A good character, for the most part?
Yeah.
Lyric's long lost sister brother shows up. Also good.
No, this is for something else. So I actually need information for this from... I could come in, I could just be in the bar, just like performing.
I feel like you built Syrup just to like outdo me as a tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much. It was just a tank, and it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna play a turtle. I'm gonna play something I have never played before. Artificer, I still have no idea what the hell I'm doing with that.
I'm gonna be a senile artificer turtle that kills stray animals and turns them into his mecha suit. And you
I still didn't get to use my mech.
You got killed before you killed fucking one stray animal.
You know, it's pretty sad. I was already wearing plate. Well, I have gleaming plate now.
No, you have Gleaming Plate.
Well, don't worry, I'm a bard. I can give you inspiration now.
Cool.
I also have Dimension Door, so yeah, there's that too.
Very cool. So...
Alright. What I miss?
Nothing important.
Well, I'm just gonna seduce our enemies now.
That sounds good.
That's fine. Go fuck a dragon. That's something I'll get behind.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a fuck a dragon. I got an 18
The dragon
The
is
dragon
not.
because my charisma's 20.
Wait, no. Here's the best part. You roll to fuck a dragon. Take 10d10 piercing damage as the dragon fucks you.
I remember that video.
It's a
Oh
male dragon.
man, I love that.
Dude, I'm gonna
What's your
seduce
AC?
Origurimono, and it's just like, I'm gonna seduce them. Like, you can't seduce them. Like, I'm male and female. I'll seduce what I want when I want.
Bro, you can literally become a goth GF. You can literally do that.
Yeah, you go. I want to seduce them. They're not interested. I have big knockers. They're now interested.
No, you
Bro,
should see
you
my.
can become the big kitty goth GF.
No,
John, what do you look like? Do you have a picture?
I can look like whatever you want.
He doesn't even have a name yet.
What do you?
No, I
do you
haven't.
have a
I
name?
don't even have a name because I need to find out his
Oh.
background, and the background I need to know for the campaign.
You can pick any background. What do you mean?
No, I pick a background, but with a certain background, I need to know. Because I don't know if I'm adopted or not.
Or you can just make it up. Nothing's like set in stone. You can do whatever you want.
No,
with it.
because it has to be related to the world. That's how bad the background is. Here's my character.
Up the door thing.
Here's my character.
Where is it?
It's in general.
Oof.
Cool.
What's this character from? Fuck.
I don't know. I know he's from an anime. I just did Bard anime and I got so many suggestions. So if I see something like, cool, I'm gonna change this race real quick. Here I come.
What was Lyrix's class again?
It was a cleric barbarian.
Oh, okay.
I hope we don't get more retardation of switching into different people to try and fucking make a cipher. I hope it's like a different type of changeling. Maybe
No.
a bit more of a cool changeling. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, this is gonna be my third changeling.
Sean's
Oh boy.
go-to is he makes a character, it dies, he makes a new one, trying something that he's never done before, it doesn't work out, so he goes back to a changeling.
Well, I was like thinking like, what class gives good charisma? Changeling. This works too well.
No, we need a healer.
I am a healer.
He's a bard.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's what we need. A healer.
I am a healer. I'll just say I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah, same.
At least
Bro, I
I've
love
met-
how it's like I was the one person that was just egging syrup on. I was like, yeah, let's go for a walk. Yeah, let's go find animals.
Director's note. It was not just a walk.
Yeah, if you guys were like, if you said we're gonna go investigate, we're gonna go ask questions, like.
Oh wait, I wonder where my arrow went.
Who knows?
There has to be a fire.
Maybe land in the water.
So I'm guessing Dalton's not coming.
I don't know. I can say my character knew Deacon's character.
Good.
Oh, really?
Oh wait, not you, Deacon.
Fuji?
No, the king.
Oh, pleasure, pleasure.
I can just have it like something.
Well, that's a good point. I wonder how we're gonna meet you. Are we gonna have to wait until we get back to?
I would just like to join as soon as possible because with this character, it doesn't really make sense for him to wait.
Oh, since you're a changeling, you could have worked into a dwarf and just spent a month out.
Yeah.
How would you have gotten there, though?
Change your size.
Assassinate all the dwarves. Yes.
Hmm.
Well, as a changeling, it doesn't change your size. You'd still be the same size.
You'd be a tall dwarf.
But dwarves are medium. Size just means you can't be small or large. You're still medium. But anything that's medium, you can still do it.
Yeah, you could be stocky but short.
No, changelings can go beyond their shape. I just can't have a tail or anything like that.
Wait, yeah, because changelings can change into, like, a dragonborn, so I think you could have a tail. Wait, let me think.
No, changelings can't have a tail or claws or anything else. But anything that is not like... If I didn't have a tail beforehand, I can't have a tail.
Well, how does that work when you change into another race? Like, in that last, when you were Lyrics, you changed into a gnoll. Gnolls have tails.
You'd just be a tailless
right.
gnoll.
I will just be a tailless gnome.
Oh, okay.
I would have deficiencies.
So what are we gonna do, guys?
Right here. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your game stats change.
Oh, cool.
So
cool, I can have a tail.
Yeah, you just couldn't use your tail in like the way Dragonborn can do a tail attack or Loxodon can use their trunk for stuff. You would have the appearance
the
of a
amount
trunk,
of people I'm going to seduce in this campaign is now going to grow. I'm going to play that bard, but it's not going to be sexy bard. Like, cool. I'm just going to drug your drink and get answers.
What? Come on.
What you were thinking of, Sean, is it says you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. So you can't
have like 6 limbs.
You can't do spider, that would be like 8 legs or something like that.
No, because you can't play as a spider.
Well, yeah. So
I mean, you can play as a drow. Drows are technically spiders.
Drows are not spiders.
Okay, getting back.
Can I come back? Can I just be
No.
performing in the bar?
No.
Why not?
You've been a naughty boy.
You're in timeout.
So now I'm gonna introduce you, and it's right now.
Yay. I put the character in general. I just don't know what the character looks like. It looks like whatever it looks like.
Okay. So you guys, you go to the tavern, wait overnight. Do you do anything, or do you just wait for the next day?
I would definitely message Gorm before bed and tell him, well, there's only like 2 sentences. I would say like, betrayal, lost syrup, will tell you all when we get back, leaving tomorrow. Hope you're well. Smooches. Smooches.
Your friend. Can't wait to see you again. Hoping you a safe travel.
I'm gonna message John.
John. I thought, were you only supposed to message him when you were in trouble, or was he just like, this is just the chat line?
He said, message me whenever you need to.
Nice.
So I'm gonna send him a message, and it's basically gonna say, "Hey John, been going through some stuff lately. I killed a man," and then that's it.
Dear John.
John respond with, I'm sure someone as righteous as you had good reason to. And then he will use his sending stone to initiate another. He says, why do you tell me? So you may respond with another 25.
You're cutting in and out.
What was the thing that he sent back?
He said, why don't you tell me about it?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say back, a friend of mine was senile and old, and was caught in enemy ranks, so I gave him a painless death, unfortunately.
Okay. And that's all.
hard to work with solid words.
Yeah.
Wait, bro, if I had learned this game was so expensive, I wouldn't have.
Okay, so you guys go on to the next day.
I'm guessing they don't show up.
We go to the boat. Are they there?
They do not.
They're dead.
Dead as hell. Alright, I guess we're leaving with Adam.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to investigate, but I'm not going all the way to the capital. We got
Yeah,
shit to
I
do.
think
Are they already on the boat?
Yeah, true, they could already be on the boat.
You guys shove off?
Yeah.
Yep, we shall.
I feel bad that we. Oh wait, how far was the boat from where from the bar and stuff? What's that travel distance?
How far is the boat from what?
From the bar and like where all that happened last night. How far is that?
3 days.
What?
3 days.
Oh, okay. So we just took it's 3 days after. It's not like we'll see you in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had plenty of time.
Yeah, I guess we're off.
All right.
And I say we're bringing back medals and all that stuff, right?
Yes. That's all already put into the boat.
Okay.
You guys have nothing to do with it. It was just your promise to the sailors.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
We can't just go 3 days back. So.
Yeah.
You guys run into no serious trouble on the sail back. You don't have a dragon. You just make it back to your home successfully, and you are in Ekport.
The whole time, every waking moment, I've just been standing, peering into the water, waiting for that fucking dragon turtle.
I will, like, when we're like a day away, I will let Gorm know when we'll be there.
Okay. If you do that, when you arrive at Ekport, he's there waiting for you.
Yay!
I'm gonna message John, saying I'd like to talk more in person when I arrive back in Edford. It shouldn't be long now.
He says, I'm currently out in Hindcrag, but I should be back by tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice.
So you guys make it back to Ekport, and Gorm is there waiting for you with flowers, right? With daisies.
Daisies.
Will scoff at Gorm.
And I say, I sniff the
Gorm?
daisies, and I give him a little
Yeah,
smile.
He will scoff like
Kargar doesn't know
children.
what's going on, so he walks over and he's like, "Are the flowers for everybody? Is one of those for me?"
Do I go in too?
You're ruining my moment. I was gonna.
He lets out a deep laugh. He says, "No, I brought these for Remy," and he steps past you and hands them to Remy.
Aww.
I'm kind of heartbroken. I drop to my knees.
I smell them and I give an appreciative smile, but I also get kind of teary-eyed, and I say, I have a lot to tell you. There were some tough decisions and hardships over there.
Slaanesh will nod at Gorm.
It takes a hard ship to be able to pass through all that water and all the treachery, so...
We're killing you next.
I'm gonna stand back up, put my hand on Cargo's shoulder, and go, "It's okay. I don't even like daisies."
And I whispered to Agios, I say, "We always share all our loot. We, like, whenever we get loot, we split it up evenly. Like, what's going on? Like, there's 10 flowers there. We can each get 2 flowers. I don't understand this."
Yeah,
Slaanesh
well,
will put an arm on Kelric's shoulder and just shake his head.
And I
walk.
say, Remy kind of like shakes her head, kind of like in bemusement, and she takes a flower, sticks it behind her ear, and she goes and gives everyone else a flower. And then she comes up to Gorm, and she kind of like shrugs, like, "What can you do?"
Town says you're just to do what you want with.
she doesn't own us.
Yet.
You
Yeah.
flowers.
The flowers. Oh, that makes more sense.
All right, so you guys go to the tavern in Eckport to prepare for your journey in the following days to come.
Yep.
And Gorm has already rented out your favorite VIP private tavern.
Yay!
Oh, is he playing our favorite song?
Hey,
as
they're
well?
here! No.
Is he playing our favorite song at the tavern as well?
Favorite song? I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what our favorite song is? Oh, maybe they just will
Sure,
happen to be
a different song is played at the tavern each time, as I would.
Yeah. Besides, guys, Big Brew has kind of lost the appetite for me. What with Big being evil and all, so I almost never want to hear that song again. I'm really glad this is a different song that's playing right now.
I don't know, it kind of sounds familiar. I like it.
Bro, if the song isn't Naughty Farmer, I don't want to listen.
Naughty farmer. There once was a farmer who shared all our rock.
Oh my god.
I'm the Naughty Farmer.
Max,
Either
can I
escape
have-
free.
Can you put grades on the table, please? It's very important to me.
Oh, it's critically important to you, eh?
I mean, Carter needs it to live. Like he needs the sustenance.
Nice.
I require no.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Can you actually copy and paste
What are
it
you
for
doing?
one for Barkar as well, please?
You're such a diva. Like, honestly.
Barkar's over here. Thank you.
Hello, Bobby.
Thank you very much. You're such a kind and generous God.
Yeah,
It's like
This-
woof, woof.
this god that I've been worshipping the whole time is actually just the embodiment of Max.
Yeah, that's a good point. Max is the one who gets
There
powers.
is a canonical god in all of my campaigns named Titanius Max.
What does he do?
He's a very spiteful god and tends not to listen to people's prayers.
Oh, well, my god is very kind and generous.
Sounds more like Bronzium Steve.
Bro, my god is Jess. I only pray to Jess.
That's right.
So you guys are all enjoying your time in the D room, and Gordon looks up and he says, "So, what did you discover?"
Oh, you know.
I word vomit.
We'll put his feet up on it. We'll put his feet up and stay quiet.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna stay
have a-
quiet too then.
I have a thought. I don't know if the party would allow it. So I telepathically say to the party first. I go, to smooth things over because we were gone for several months. What if I were to just mind link with Gorm and then I could just give him like an upload kind of? What do you guys think about that idea? So we don't have to go, through the 3 months or 4 months or 6 months or however long we were gone for.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
I'm just gonna do exactly what Slash just didn't, kick my feet up and go, say nothing.
So then I'll try. I go to Gorm and I said, Gorm, sir, if it's okay with you, you might find me creepy, so that's fine if not. But could I possibly use my telepathy? And I think it'd be easier to use a mental link to show/tell rather than just verbally tell. But it is completely up to you, sir.
So, Kyle, just so you know, even if he can read your thoughts, you still need to think them at him. So
Yes.
it's no less effort than having a conversation, other than the
Okay.
strain is on your brain as opposed to your vocal.
Okay. That's fair.
So I would definitely tell him, although I would be a little teary-eyed when we got to Syrup, and
I wouldn't.
I would tell him that if we could speak privately later, I could explain more in detail the his death and what we went through. But I will kind of skim over it while we're with the group.
This deception check is to pretend that I'm sad when I bring up syrup.
You failed.
in your you kind of ham up overacting, and can you make me an Arcana check real quick?
Yeah, sure.
This wasn't really Gorm. This was Syrup the whole time.
Go to 3.
You stand up, you know, yes, and Syrup was my friend, and I miss him so much. And you go to sit back down, and you fall on your ass because your chair has been pulled back. And you don't know.
I'm just gonna lay on the floor.
So Gorm and Syrup were good friends?
No, I could have said that, not Gorm.
Oh.
No, me and
If
Stevie
you bring
were.
up what happened, Syrup, Gorm gives Slanesh kind of a curious eye, and then just continues his conversations.
Okay, but yeah, we tell him all the rest. We tell him what we found out. We tell him that of a suspected portal. We tell them about how they were supplying and just everything.
And then also they're going to make the teleportation circle, supposedly. But then also the king kind of betrayed us, so who knows? But he also might not be trustworthy going forward. And he may or may not have had our friends either recaptured or killed or something, but yeah.
Well,
They did.
honestly, you all did well. Your only mission was involving the Udgiri Moat. You got us information on their leader. Everything else is just icing on the cake that other members of the guild will take care of.
So promotion?
Promotion, you're kind of at the highest rank possible without being a right or left.
Yeah, true. But imagine if we were right or left hands. Imagine.
Do we feel somewhat stronger on the inside? Like we may have unlocked
No,
some form of
you
new
did not
power,
level up,
or
Kyle. That's what
My spirit leveled up.
I just want to know if Conrad feels more confident and
Jesus.
I'm sorry, more confident in what exactly?
well, I was just kidding.
In my self-esteem.
He's asking if he fucking leveled up. That's what he's asking.
I want to know if I feel more confident in my adventuring savoir faire.
It's gonna be really bad when I seduce Kyle. It's gonna be very bad when that happens.
How about just I level up because I killed Syrup? I get the XP for killing
You
him.
got extra level because you killed
All of Syrup's level. Well, you know.
Bro,
Oh,
I'm
oi.
stealing all of your XP. It's all going to me, and I'm going to level 30.
Guys, it'd be funny if this
Already
game was
hit level
Highlander. It'd be funny if this was Highlander, and if you killed a level 9 party member, you got 9 levels. And so
Oh gosh.
Soon I'll be able to come back into the campaign again.
Soon.
And then die in one episode.
So the only thing
Maybe not part of the guild this time, but yeah.
The only thing I would add for him is like it's still bothering me that I don't know why the king would betray us, being this new envoy from this new nation with all these new possibilities. Like why backstab this bright future? You know what I mean?
I feel like the Irigirimono got to him.
Oh, you think the Ordinary Mono is already either in cahoots with the king or they got the king after the fact? Yeah, that could be the case.
Like poisoned his mind or whatever.
Or bribed him or something, yeah.
I don't see what use they would have to execute the criminals.
No. I think what it would be is I think if Remy's right, then the Ordinary Mono want control of the king, and therefore they don't want the king working with us or the Adventuring Guild or Kaiser's father. And so if that was the case, he would say, "Fuck that deal. I just want to kill these criminals." So he don't need to honor it if it's already working for the Ordinary Mono. Like you're they'll still lose one. If that's the case. What does Gorm say to all this?
Gorm says, I really wasn't in the situation. I can't be certain.
Yeah.
And then he looks over at you all, and he kind of pauses for a second, and he says, you know, frankly, with your current capabilities, you are stronger than many of the left hands, at least, of the Varnermen. I wouldn't worry about obtaining a different rank than the one that you have.
Mm-hmm.
is it canon that the right hand is always technically more powerful than the left hand? Or
You wouldn't know. Do you want to ask?
yes, I say based on
Well, I
that
would know.
statement, does that mean that the right hands are always stronger than the left, or is there an occasional left that's stronger than the right?
Looks over you in a sense. It's not a guarantee. However, um, the the right hand usually becomes a right hand by replacing a previous right hand, and then a new left hand is chosen.
Yeah.
So the only time a left hand would be stronger than a right hand is if there's some sort of prodigy or if the right hand becomes stagnant in their training.
Okay.
It hasn't ever happened before. Rather recently, in the case of Hitsugaya, who was a child, and when he became a left hand, quickly became stronger than his Varnerman's right hand, and that's why he was chosen to be a Varnerman as opposed to that right hand.
Okay. I was almost thinking like it'd be funny if if a Varnerman was left-handed, if he would promote his left hand above his right hand, so the left hand would be, or like if they were ambidextrous, he would specifically pick two people of equal power. But
Oh,
but, yeah.
Kyle.
Well, because I would assume the right hand is stronger because the right hand is the dominant hand. But what happens? If the
Not
left hand?
always. You rightist.
I think Max is the rightist for creating this rightist society.
Whatever you say, Karen.
Can I speak to your manager, please?
Jeez.
Alright. Gorm/Slanesh, do you know what our next mission is? Or should we go back to the guild proper and talk to them? Or what do you think?
Slanesh, do you respond to that?
Slanesh will just nod.
Gorm will chuckle a little when he says, "Discuss your next mission in front of all of the Varnermen.
Okay.
Your kids are too sensitive for ants to make solo decisions."
I think.
We should head out then, huh?
Yeah, I'm good with going to the guild.
I get up off the floor.
I can maybe perform for once.
Sorry, I'm eating and continuing on. Slowly you all retire to your tavern.
I
Left but Jeff and Gore.
yeah. I want to tell him in detail what happened and how upset I was to make that choice. But seeing...
You didn't seem that upset at the time. You kind of kicked his ball.
Gotta make that deception check.
No, I literally said this upsets me, but it made the most sense, and I said, I wish you were a better person.
And then you kicked his corpse.
I had children.
I'll never let that go.
Clearly, euthanasia is always the answer with senile adults.
I'll never let go that you
Euthanization is the only option there.
Sorry, let's
I
just
don't care what you guys said. Like, that's an absolute win there. Like, there's no downside. I mean, yes, you're losing a character for a week, but like, that would have gone way.
I am down 2
Yeah, we
weeks.
probably would have died.
I was gonna cast Zone of Truth and leave. That was my original plan. I was gonna be like, I'm not with these guys. This is their idea. I'm out. Back down the ladder.
Oh, Kyle. I had been thinking about the whole ship thing as soon as they got to the door. Like when Bailey was like, "Hey, we can't talk," and I'm like, "Something's going on. We should probably offer that they could come to our continent." As soon as Sean was getting ready to knock down the door and all of that, I had that prepped.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so Gorm is just kind of empathetic, and he says, "I'm very sorry that you, but it is not uncommon to lose a friend on the."
I'm gonna say it was tough losing our last member. He sacrificed himself for us, and having someone new come in to replace him was tough on its own. But losing him as well in a horrible situation where it was the death of us all, or him, it just felt bad, but I couldn't see another option. And honestly, he said a lot of things that were very alarming, and I don't want to say bad things, but like he would talk about killing animals and babies and
Not babies, just
using
animals.
their corpses to make
I was told by the
items.
guild. That's my backstory.
You're
I had
dead.
to make
Shut
a
your
weapon for
mouth.
them.
I don't know any of that.
I told you.
It did tell you.
You claimed the guild told you
Makes you remember it.
kill animals. Like, what are you talking?
He claimed under the zone of truth.
That doesn't make me believe it.
And,
Yeah.
grab your hand, and he says, "I hope that next time you will retreat and get your team instead of going in half-cocked. You all would have made it out if Slanesh was with you, I'm confident."
I'm gonna say you're probably right, but at the time, I thought that we would lose them, and I didn't know what kind of trouble they could have been in or what trouble they could be for others. I was afraid if we lost them, we'd never see them again, or we would see them too late.
He says, "I understand that, but better to lose a lead than an act."
You're right. Sad.
Stands up and he says, "Let us leave this matter behind us. Future. I'm going
She's
to
like-
retire to my room. Sleep well."
You too. And I take a turkey leg for the road.
She's like tearing up while
Yeah.
she's tearing up while she wears the armor she looted from his corpse.
That's right.
I'm so sad we killed him.
I think it
Grabs
was
Steve.
less about him in particular because he seemed like a bad person to me, and more about the choice I had to make, leaving an ally behind and sacrificing them.
Oh. That's fucked up.
So the next day you guys begin on all 8, or not 8, whoa, all 6 now of you begin the about week-long journey back to Edford.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Once you make it to Edford, Gorm and Slanesh talk a little, and then Gorm walks over and says, "We're going to go prepare for a meeting tomorrow, and some of the rest of the Varnermen. We'll see you tomorrow at noon." And 2 of them.
All right. Do I get that conversation in writing, or is that just knowledge that I have?
It's just knowledge that you have. It was just you 2 confirming that you were going to go grab a meeting, you know?
Okay.
If there's something you'd like to do before tomorrow, you can still do it. That's just something that's going to happen.
Before the meeting, Slanesh would stop at the local magic shop. Just curiosity.
Okay. What do the rest of you want to do with your free day in Edford?
Gonna go talk to John. He should be back by now.
Okay, you go back to the temple. John is there waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, how's it going?
He looks up and he waves you down and says, "Adios, good to see you, friend."
I go over and I take a seat next to him and go, "It's been a while. How have you been?"
"No complaints here, my friend." And he kind of flaunts his badge, and you see that it is the badge of a left hand.
Oh, you've been promoted.
Big man. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Well, recently I was on a mission with Barnum, Nita, and we were there with me, him, and his left hand. And I can't disclose too much about the mission and what we were fighting, but it was a very fierce battle to require Nito and his left hand. We were at one point up against multiple foes, and the Nito had taken on the strongest of them, and he had left the other seven to me in the left hand. And unfortunately, he was not as victorious as me in battle, but my heroics earned me a title under Nito.
Nice.
Good on you, man. Good on you. I was actually doing a mission myself, as you know. But we were doing it directly under the Adventurers Guild as well. Like a, direct mission kind of thing. So pretty big deal, pretty big deal.
Yes, I've heard about you, the Senshi.
The what, sorry?
The Senshi, it's your title to get.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. But yeah, it was a pretty brutal mission, and we ended up losing one of our allies, who I told you about.
Which one?
This was Syrup, the one that I had messaged you about.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he was caught in enemy lines with no way of getting out. So, I felt that it would be better to finish him myself than leave him to meet a cruel fate by their hands. I'll miss him, but I think it was for the best.
Are you lying when you say that?
Nah, it's more like white lies, you know what I mean? Like little fibs. I'm just like over top of it.
Deception check?
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna ruin your relationship.
You have 22.
Oh,
I got 22.
22?
I think you succeeded at lying to him.
I don't think you'll ever be able to lie in front of my face.
He's not lying to you.
No, but for me, like, I will find out your lie one way or another.
Oh, girl. He seems to not be bothered by you at all. So he says, I'm sure it's never easy to...
To tell the truth, I've come here today to, commit a cleansing ritual.
Do you mean... What do you mean?
Of soul and steel, and then I draw my sword, which is stained with Syrup's blood. I need to cleanse my steel.
Your sword is gonna get rusty as fuck if you don't take care of that right after you kill someone. Jesus.
Yeah, it was important that I kept his blood there. You know what I mean? It was
It's not my blood. I had a cat still in my shell. You killed as well.
Yeah, Syrup's still alive. I just killed a cat.
Yes.
Remember, I had I had like 80 animals in my shell because of the bag of holding.
Look, I didn't piss the bag though. There's still a bag in there that's full of starving kittens.
No.
Alright, so
please allow me to assist you in the cleansing.
yeah, so I bring it over to the
sexy bath scene.
Yeah, so there's like a cleansing bath, where they do like what's it called, baptism. And and I'm gonna
to assist him.
yeah, we're gonna both cast ceremony and cleansing my sword here.
Baby, what's up? Why are you crying?
Oh, she just left me.
While this is happening, I'm gonna channel divinity and I'm gonna give a little prayer.
Say a little prayer for you.
When I say channel divinity, I mean sacred weapon. So my sword's gonna start glowing. So it's gonna be like this fucking holy light emitting from my sword.
Sure.
The whole fucking like cathedral just gets beamed with this fucking light. It's crazy.
very familiar with College of Whispers. Just it was my first ever bard party. So as you're doing this, John will look at you and he says, "Is there any way I can help cleanse your mind from this unfortunate act of killing your ally?"
To be honest, it's kind of made me realize how easy it is to kill people, and you know, not in like the way that you might be thinking I'm saying that, like as in how fragile they can be, especially older, you know, more delicate people, and it's made me reconsider my thought process in how I want to deal with people in the future. So I think you know, I'm very conflicted right now. I don't really know what I'm thinking.
He kind of walks over and he gives you a hug, and he says, "If you need anything, you have but to ask for."
All right, John. But how No, never mind. It's all good. Sorry, John. I won't burden you with any tasks or what's the word? Favors that would put you in a tough spot.
He looks at you and he kind of scratches his head and he says, "Friend, you need not. It would not be a burden to aid another member of the guild. It is, if nothing else, my literal job."
That's right. I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind.
Is there another job you can help?
Maybe in the future I'll have you accompany us on one of our missions.
He looks up and he says, I've been quite busy since becoming the left hand, but anytime I'm free, anytime you need me, you just let me know the sending."
Will do, John. Will do. And I'm gonna pull my sword out of the water. I'm gonna resheath it.
You're gonna wipe it
the light
off?
will go on now. No,
The blood of my cats are with you forever, stained on your blade.
No, they're clean now. It's clean.
It's purified cat blood on your blade.
He hands you another small stone. Only this one has a rune on the front of it in Draconic.
Can I read it?
Do you know Draconic?
I know Celestial, Common, and Infernal.
Sounds like Draconic to me.
Does not sound like Draconic. What if I do a history? Like maybe it's like an important letter that maybe I would know.
I bet you.
Or you could
also
ask
just
him.
him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I just know it though before I ask him. Or 6. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it puzzled and go, what?
She knows Draconic.
I'm gonna look at him and go, what's this? Is this another one of
He
those
looks
send
at you
me?
and he says, "You keep that stone on you, and I'll come to you when."
Wait, so what does it do?
Teleportation.
It's so that I always know where you are. In the
Oh.
world.
That's pretty handy.
I feel kind of jealous.
Little do you know that your ring has a tracker in it. I like that.
I'm
Alright,
out
I'm
just
gonna-
to do things he knows.
I'm gonna tuck it into my shoulder plate on my armor. I'm gonna, cheers, mate. I'll keep it on me. Alright. Well, I better be off.
Me
Gotta.
too. I've got quite a few things to do. And he gives you one of those, like arm grasp handshakes.
Predator
Tap
hit
each
you.
other up.
Very
Like
simple way.
the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Schwarzenegger hit you. Yeah.
Okay. Who's next? What do you guys want to do before going to the meet?
I want to, if I can, hang out with Gorm a little bit. I want to like training with picnic. That's what I want. I think that's warrior, the warrior way.
Training
I heard.
with picnic?
What?
You said training with picnic?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
parkour plus picnic or something.
Go to the store and you buy like flowers, you buy excellent picnic stuff, sandwich making's fresh, all this good stuff, and you buy this adorable little wicker basket, and you bring it to Gorm's room and you knock and there is no response.
Oh no. I leave a note on his door, and I say, when you have time, meet me at the training room or field.
And then you head over to the sparring rooms?
Yep.
Got it. All right, Kargar, what you got?
Slanesh said he was going to the magic shop.
Yep, you want to go over there?
I will tag along to the magic shop. Yes, please.
Okay, you and Slash go to the magic shop.
Slanesh will get all of his staves and wands refitted, like refurbished and put back into proper shape.
Sure.
Carter is here more just out of curiosity. He is not a spellcaster per se. He does have some psychic or his echo arcana type stuff, but it's more a question of what is in their inventory in terms of magic, just as a general idea.
So they show you an item called. He shows you an item, and it is an ivory goat.
Ooh.
It's very small enough to fit in like your pocket. And the shopkeeper. One second, I've got a name. She, Elizabeth, is showing you this goat. She says, "Here, let me show you how."
Okay, yes, please, absolutely.
Okay, so puts it on the ground, and she says a word in Abyssal. And the ivory goat becomes a goat.
Oh.
Cool.
Does the goat have a name?
She looks at you and says, "No, it does not really have any sentience either. It is just for its purposes. And this goat is larger than a normal goat. It looks like the size of a riding horse."
Oh, it's like a giant goat. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
It's a mouse.
That's cool. How much is this item, miss?
She says, "That depends. Are you looking for one for riding quickly? Are you looking for one for mass transportation? Or are you looking for one that will fight alongside you?"
Huh. I think the fighting bit would be cool. And then Carter goes on into this like long monologue where he's like, "I've never really had that many friends, and like I just made a group of friends, but like I could always
man.
make more friends." And
How much is it, Max? Slanesh will buy it.
So yes, he would like something for combat, but also to be friends with. But you're saying this isn't like a sentient goat, and so that saddens Kargar a little bit. But yes, something to ride and fight in combat would be good. Yes.
She brings you outside and there's a big open field behind her shop. She takes a different of the goats and speaks a different command word, and this one becomes transforms into a different looking goat. It is barely bigger than the other goat, but it looks like it can carry 3 people, whereas the other one can carry 1. And she says, she kind of pats it on the back and she says, now this goat itself doesn't fight. However, and she pulls off one of its horns and it transforms into a longsword. She pulls off the other one and it transforms into a lance. And she says, the goat will stay in this form for 3 hours, after which it can't be used again for another 15 days. However, its horns are powerful weapons.
Do the now you're saying it can't be used to ride for 15 days, or you can't use the weapons for 15 days?
You can't use the figurine for 15 days after it has been used.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. That's very cool. Yeah. Okay, this seems perfect. So how much is it?
This is 10,000 gold.
Okay. This is really cool. Do you have anything in like the 1,000 gold for a hint?
She pulls back out the one you've already seen that was just for riding and could only fit you, and she says, "This one's only 500."
Better start saving up your money.
Out of character, Max, is this the same thing as like the golden lions and the ebony fly and like those kind of things? I forget what they're called right now.
It's basically just a summonable command.
Oh, okay. Do you know what I'm talking about? The thing I'm thinking of? It's gonna bother me. Golden lions, 5e. What are they called? They're called figurines of Wondrous. All right, so this is not a Wondrous figurine.
It's a figurine of wondrous power, except this one is the ivory goat.
The ivory goat one. Okay, gotcha. No, I was just wondering. So if I do decide to get it, I'll need to like Google the stat block or whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that for 500. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
She gives you the goat, and she tells you its command word.
Yes. What is the command word?
Added to your equipment, just note that it has different forms. You have the goat of traveling.
Okay. Oh yes, I have seen that. There's like the goat of traveling, the goat of terror, and the goat of. So was the one that had the weapons? Was that the goat of terror?
Yes.
Okay. I closed myself. Come back, Kargar. I thank her, and I go, Slanesh. Thank you for coming. I know you were coming here, so thank you for letting me come with you. I don't dabble in magic too much, but I appreciate it.
Slanesh will nod as he is doing a transaction of his own.
Slanesh buys three of them, but they're the ones for the mass transportation. You guys all set up for that then?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you have Electrum in this world? What was that, Max?
I said maybe 1 sec. Yes.
Because Slanesh would pay in the largest coin that he has.
It's fine.
So that he doesn't have to
pay
fumble around with gold. He just puts out Electrum. Or Imperial gold, or whatever you want. He just pays for it in exact numbers.
It's absolutely fine, dog.
I just thought of some else convenience, like the cloak he wears with like a dimensional pocket where he reaches out and pulls out gold.
That's fine.
Just like an innocuous item, like it doesn't have much space, but it's just like
No,
embedded.
it actually exists. There's like a sleeve of golden or something like that. There's a coat with sleeves of holes.
Yeah.
Bro,
There's the code of many things too.
Yeah, there's stuff. Yeah, problem.
just innocuous things, not like overpowered things, just like
You understand?
innocuous things that don't really do much.
It's all good, bud. So can I assume we skip to the next day?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm just eating my burger.
I sadly
Real
eat
quick,
my own
yes,
picnic.
Gordon does not show up at the training room. It's getting close to nighttime.
I'd go check. He's probably still in his meetings, I would think, but I do knock on his door just in case.
Did you notice that the note is undisturbed and there is no response?
Okay. So he's probably.
Swinesh would go to the Varnaman Hall.
Yeah, he's probably still in his meeting.
And attend the meetings that he has to do for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna say.
you take care of your Varnerman business like Gordon does.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not gonna do anything, and I would just switch the note and it'd be like, you know, I missed you. Let's plan something another time, I guess.
Okay. So then, we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead to the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drag you guys to the proper place. Oop.
Oh, here we are.
Wow, that patch job. Why'd you move it?
Because Slanish is back.
And his orb is there too.
Yeah, he's back. He's a whole dude.
Yeah.
Oh no, guys! Barkar is missing! We need to leave and go find him right now!
Slanesh will snap his fingers and you'll turn uninvisible.
No, I use a bonus action to summon Barkar. No, I'm just kidding. We don't need Barkar right now.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah.
You've been cutting kind of in and out today. At least
So
for
weird.
me.
I went back to use my headset. I don't know.
Oh.
Let me try. I'm gonna
It's
turn off.
funny because your webcam mic was working better than your headset.
Yeah.
Really? It was?
It sounded weird, but it was more reliable.
Yeah, like you didn't cut
No,
out
I
as
didn't
much.
switch it.
This sounds normal, but it cuts out more, so it's
I mean,
odd.
that does not sound normal.
No?
He still sounds like he's in a tunnel, but I'd rather hear him in a tunnel than not. Can't hear you.
We didn't hear that at all.
Yeah.
You
Nope,
know, here.
not hearing what you're saying.
How's this? Is this any better?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
We need to get you a new headset, bro.
If you want to spend money, by all means, go ahead.
I wouldn't say it's better. I can barely understand you now.
You can barely understand.
That's just because you're upside down. It's hard to hear people when you're upside down.
Wait, let's
Like
try
it-
again. Now, say a sentence.
Hello, I am Max Bay.
Like it sounds like when you put like speaker settings on wrong and there's like no reverb and no bass, it's just full pitch.
Huh.
Huh.
I definitely
So, like,
don't hear
if-
that.
Yeah, I don't hear that either.
Just be you, because I don't hear that.
I don't
Like
hear
I
that.
can like understand him speaking, it just like doesn't sound like a proper.
Oh yeah, we know he sounds like he lives in an echo and he's a robot, but at least we can hear his words, right?
I mean, kinda, yeah. But like if he speaks loudly, then it just like gets miscued and I can't hear it properly.
Oh, that's weird.
All right, we'll try and speak at a more pace. I suppose.
It's almost like your microphone is trying to pick up different levels of speaking, and it's like adjusting itself accordingly, but it's not doing it.
That's just the hundreds of poltergeists that live in his house that are all speaking at once. It's fine.
Oh.
I think that's all of Max's personalities.
I'd believe it.
Righty.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah, you guys are. The mesh sits down. What else does?
Well, I sit down on my staff chair. Like,
Yes,
I'm
this
not-
chair
I'm
is
not-
your staff chair. And so as you all walk in, they all remain kind of quiet, and then they.
Oh.
Slanesh has told us of the things that have transpired in Crossport.
Yes.
yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Is there anything you need to demand?
Is there
Set you
anything
on
I
your
need to
next
demand
mission?
and or want from what?
Oh, you cut out a lot on that one, Max. Maybe it wasn't your headset after all.
I am sad.
Is it your computer? What's going on?
Yeah.
Sometimes
maybe-
it's like when your face doesn't face it, it like cuts out.
Oh yeah, it could be very directional. Maybe when you
Max.
look away.
Just pull your phone out and just use that as a mic.
Yeah,
Good.
I bet.
Phone.
There you go.
We've annoyed him into it.
I
Excellent.
use my phone for Discord a lot. My phone has a kind of microphone that my computer does.
Yeah. That I only use my phone because it's my only option.
Oh, I realized
You-
that. Yeah.
No.
Do you want? Are you watching either Jesse's stream or do you want me to put it on Discord? Are you?
That's fine. I've been doing theater of the mind the entire time.
Okay.
Hello, Max.
Ooga booga.
Oh, hey, that you sound like
Oh my
yourself.
God,
It's so
voice
weird.
butter.
So I'm using my headset with my phone, so the problem must be my computer.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Unless you're talking now and we can't hear you.
No, I was not talking in that.
Okay.
All right. So you said, is there anything that I want to add or that I demand? Correct.
No, it wasn't you. It was the Varnerman. It wasn't you speaking. It was, oh, shit. What the fuck's his name? One sec. Sorry, I'm plugging in my phone because it's about to die. It was Elise.
So good. Oh my
Elise, right here. She looks up and she says, is there anything you need to ask or demand or inquire about before we set you on your next mission?
What with you? I'm assuming you must have heard about this is Kyle's doing this on purpose, by the way. This is Kyle's not starting reading card cards. So he's like, party member. Syrup died. New party member mission. Yeah.
Yes, we've heard all about your mission from Slanesh.
Yes.
Slanesh will nod.
Do we get a replacement for Syrup party member? Please, thank you.
Not at the moment. We will be looking into this.
Do we get to fight a dragon on our next mission?
I'm sorry, do you get to fight a dragon?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Why would you just randomly ask that?
Yeah.
It's important to me.
It is
Max,
my
you can
knowledge you have
introduce me
already
outside.
encountered a dragon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Max, you can just
but-
introduce me outside.
But this time, you know,
I'm
he
just
got
a
banished before we
man.
could kill him.
Get in your corner, you bad boy.
I'm just outside, holding my music.
Because I wonder, because that would be fun, Max. Like,
It will happen eventually, but it's not happening right now.
okay, just wondering.
All good. So anywho, they kind of look at you and they say, let me see, who's speaking? Donzo speaks up and he says, we have information on an informant who recently encountered a member of the Urigiri Mono, and reported it to the guild. Your next job is to go to them and see what they know and if they can lead us in the right direction.
I've actually got a question that's relevant.
Shoot.
Has there been any sightings of dragons anywhere recently, or within the last 7 months?
In what way is this relevant?
Well, remember
you
that
might
dragon
remember,
flew away
but-
with the Origiri Mono on it.
Yeah, what Jess said.
They all kind of look towards Hitsugaya, and Hitsugaya starts flipping through his notebook, and he says, the most recent dragon sighting other than yours was in the Soruk Desert.
And how long ago was that?
Just where we were last time.
My question doesn't concern dragons. It's about but another odd creature. I know Warforged are rare. Has the Adventuring Guild had any encounters with Warforged, or have any of the people who have seen the Origiri Mono or dealt with them, have they ever seen or dealt with the Warforged one?
Mulekarth will chime in and say, I've made plenty of Warforged in my day, but I've never encountered one of the Urigiri Mono, and I do not make them commonly. I don't know of any time a Warforged has been encountered recently that isn't accounted for. Why? Is this because of the one that you heard of?
Yes, the one that we know was at Crossport.
Yes, I am currently investigating leads to see if I can discover who created this Warforged. If I learn anything, I will let you know swiftly.
Slanesh would pop in and say, well, it shouldn't be that hard. This one was a mage, and those are rare.
Those are very rare, yes. It means that almost definitely, that this Warforged has the soul of a pre-mage, as opposed to was made as an autonomic creation.
Okay.
Well, tell us about this informant then. What's the gist?
We've already given Slanesh that information, and you guys shall be on your way soon. We just needed to make sure there was nothing you needed of us prior to.
Do you have any information about this dragon sighting? Like what type of dragon it might have been?
Continuing to flip through his notes, Hitsugaya will say, I believe it was a gold dragon.
What was the kind that we dealt with again?
I want to say black? So
It was a black dragon.
Yeah, it was black.
A gold dragon.
Aren't the metallic dragons good normally?
No,
No.
metallic dragons are chaotic.
Oh.
No.
You got it backwards. Chromatic are evil, metallic are good. As a general rule of thumb. And Hitsugaya will say, yes, that is why we did not pursue it when we saw it. It had, to our knowledge, no ill intent.
Daniel might be interested in that. He's always interested in tracking down dragons, but doesn't seem like it's
dragon down dragons too.
it doesn't seem like it's relevant. But yeah.
Relevant.
Oh no, not you, Agios. I was saying like as far as like Daniel's
Yeah. Just making a comment about how it's important to me that I get to kill a dragon today.
Yeah, I just been dead for 4 sessions.
4 sessions? You were here. What are you talking about? You were here last time. You were here this time.
No, last week he missed.
Yeah.
But that's not because he was dead. That's not because he was dead. That's because he missed it.
Yeah, like 4 out of the 5 sessions I've been, it's like 4 of them I've been dead.
Well, act up, sir. Stop acting up.
Stop being a bitch. You won't die.
I'm just saying you can't run into a room with a clearly very strong enemy with only half your party, and your initial instinct is to just throw a weapon at them, it's not gonna end well. I have to punish it.
One hit was 30 damage. You'd be like, shit, that's like.
And you're like,
30
this is
reversal.
fine. I'm fine with this.
You weren't here for this information, but every single one of those doors are level 15. Like,
Well,
you
no one told
weren't
me this
doing it
beforehand.
Oh, dude, but
Technically, you shouldn't have known in theory.
Yeah, we
You just knew that. You guys would have known that the dwarves were very strong, but you wouldn't have had a level 15.
Yeah.
In this world, you guys are very strong. Most people don't get to be as strong as you. If
Mhm.
you're on par with a left hand, you're stronger than 90% of the population.
Plus, you had
I
dimension.
bet
People would have forgot.
Now I just play a bard. I just hit things. Also, do
Are
I
you
get
playing
5d6 or
sword
do I
bard
get
or,
3d6?
What
Let me
bard
take
are
a
you
look.
playing, Sean?
Because it's saying at 5th level you get 5d6. But it's only giving me 3d6.
Let me take a look.
I need to know. It's with the psychic blades.
I understand.
Excuse me.
Delicious.
Taste?
I said excuse me, and therefore all.
No, it's 3d6 at 5th level, 5d6 at 10th level. You're putting your
Okay.
commas in the wrong spots.
But what about, oh, 8, oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense now.
Sean's trying to be super elite.
No, I was actually wondering because it didn't make sense how it's written on D&D Beyond.
Hmm.
Okay. So that is, unless you guys have any last minute questions, that's where we're gonna end tonight.
I just
Alright,
play in the
sounds good.
background in front of the guild.
Can Slanesh
Bro,
tell us
he's
a little
just
bit
breathing
more
on the
about?
flaps.
Can Slanesh give a little bit more about the mission, just so we don't end like on 100% a cliffhanger? Like,
No,
Where-
no.
where
I'm
do we
not
go?
going to give you
what's
any
going
information.
on? Is who's
No,
the?
fuck you, Kyle. No information.
Where was Gorm last night, huh?
Yeah.
In
If
my
you had kept
bedroom.
waiting, he'd have shown up.
In my bedroom.
He was just wicked busy. He wasn't gonna be done until like midnight.
Yeah, well, I can't be waiting around looking like
He's
a
only
lost puppy.
incredibly important.
Wait, they said, do we have any more questions? So right before we leave, I would say, Slanesh refuses to tell me what's going on. Can you guys just tell me what's?
No, fuck you, Kyle. None for you. Slanesh will cast silence on you.
I signed to Barkar, and Barkar starts barking.
Jesus.
You can't cast silence on Barkar. He's a construct.
I up
Barkar
silence
can't
to
talk.
9th level.
He's a construct.
Not really, yeah. We flavor it that they could Barker talk. You're
I upcast silence to 9th level. Now the entire Vardaman hall is in silence. No.
Lisa smiles.
Fuck you. None for you.
Okay. Okay. 9. No information. 9 information.
9 information. You'll get it next week.
No, I know.
All right.
Level now?
No level. You leveled last week.
I know.
Max,
I know.
Max,
I'm kidding.
do I level?
You level up 6 times, my friend.
Say, Max, training montage?
Yeah, Max, just so you know.
Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba.
Max, do you want to see their training montage for next week?
Bro,
Oh my
Max,
God.
I'm putting each of those levels in a different class.
Nice.
Max, just so you know, we will probably all ask every single week, do we level?
And every week you ask, you won't get a level.
And right after we level, we'll be like, do we level again?
And you know
Yo,
what I'll
Kyle.
do? I will manually level you down, as I am the dungeon master and can do that with
So,
my
Max, I
provisions.
would like to seduce Kyle's character real quick.
Roll me a persuasion real quick.
Roll me a persuasion with disadvantage.
No, with super advantage.
20.
Kyle, you are persuaded, and this man is, or woman, I
During
don't
next
know.
session, you are mine.
Like,
Jesus.
is there like a wisdom save I can do to contest that? Like, how's that work?
No, you don't actually have to fuck him if you don't want to. That's completely up to you.
But you want to. Just so you
I mean,
know.
I would. Look at this.
Congar is straight, so
Max,
if you
I'm
turn
going
into
to
a
use
hawk,
my
Alright.
performance
you need
to
turn
get him
into
to drop all his gold. I got a crit.
If you turn into a hot,
I won all his equipment.
turn into a hot big blue anime girl, and then we'll talk.
Bro, build dog, then we'll talk.
Oh,
Right,
you
good
can't-
session.
Can't protect me.
How much?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go play some Among Us. Catch you later.
Alright.
folks.
Off to the
Still
end.
on.
Congrats, everybody.